So welcome again to Mogappair Hare Krishna movement. The Lord was for a few days away from here. He is welcomed back today into his new altar and rejuvenated energy of the devotees locally, energize the neighboring area because the Hare Krishna Mahamantra in the form of Sankirtan, very purifying. It purifies all the atmosphere. In the midst of all the bad atmosphere, bad vibration, the vibration of the holy name, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. This vibration, it purifies. The vibration of the Supreme Lord's sound representation in Shabda Brahman. The Lord is called Shabda Brahman because he is glorified using the words and he exists in the form of Shabda, sound. He exists in the form of Vigraha. He exists in the form of the atmosphere, Virat Rupa. He exists in his Golok Vrindavan. He exists in Vaikuntha. He exists in different parts of the material world in his different leelas. He also exists in the form of sound.
Good.
So, Shabda Rupena, he is always existing in this world. So, Vedas represent, the Vedic sound represent the Lord. And the Hare Krishna Mahamantra is the concised form of the Vedas. And the Vedas, many Vedas are there, but in this age of Kali, very less people are experts in Vedas. Even the number of slokas available in each Vedas is also reduced. Many things are lost. So in Kali Yuga, we cannot depend upon Shabda Brahman in the form of Vedas. He also exists in the form of Pranava Swarupa, Omkara. But the most powerful form of sound in this age of Kali, lack of Vedas, lack of all the good qualities which exist in Satya Yuga, Treta Yuga, Dwapara Yuga. When these things are not there in Kali Yuga, the easiest form of the Sapta Brahman is the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Hence, in Kali Santaran Upanishad emphasizes this Mahamantra. In fact, all the Vedic truth are hidden in this Mahamantra. So you may say, what is the meaning of this Mahamantra? Where is all the explanations of the Vedas? The speciality of the Hare Krishna Mahamantra is not that the meaning of the Vedas are there in them. Because the mood in which the Hare Krishna Mahamantra is chanted and the form of the Lord is included in this Hare Krishna Mahamantra, all the knowledge, all the details of the Supreme Lord, all the secrets which the Vedas hide are all revealed to a sadhaka who chants the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. So it is all hidden in this Mahamantra. So it doesn't go by the meaning of the mantra. Mantra by itself is calling for the Lord's association, calling for the Lord's blessings, calling for the Lord's service, calling for the Lord's presence in every minute of our life, purifying from this material energy to the spiritual energy, energizing, purifying everything. So by chanting this Hare Krishna Mahamantra, since it is the Swarupa of the Lord, since it is a personality, since it is Harinama Purusha, every secret is revealed slowly. Hence, chanting of the Mahamantra for oneself in the form of japa. Every morning we do the Hare Krishna Mahamantra japa. Different people do their ability in different number of rounds. And Sankirtana in the form of congregational chanting of this Hare Krishna Mahamantra. And congregational chanting of Mahamantra is very powerful because it does not depend upon one person's energy. It is a synergetic energy of everybody, right? So people who join the Sankirtana of chanting Hare Krishna is purified because we are chanting it aloud, preaching to a whole world the holy name. The most important activity of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu or in Gaudiya Sampradaya is the Nagara Sankirtana, chanting of the holy name of the Lord in the streets. Why? Because it inspires others in the right form of life. It awakens Krishna Bhakti in others, other living entities, not only human beings. So going out and chanting the holy name of the Lord is very purified because we involve ourselves in purifying the whole atmosphere apart from ourselves. Hence, it is the greatest preaching. Prabhupada said, whatever activity you stop, the only thing you should not stop is Nagara Sankirtan. Chanting of the holy name in the public. Because this purifies the entire creation. Kali Yuga is a time when everything deteriorates, everything becomes rotten, or everything becomes from gold to iron. Satya Yuga is golden age. Kali Yuga is iron age. So all the values have been brought down to the quality of iron. All the qualities of gold is gone. This happens within ourselves and happens in the surroundings. So if you want to bring back the golden age, we are instruments in bringing back the golden age, the age of Krishna consciousness. Hence, by chanting and vibrating this and making others hear this vibration, spiritualizers, trying to make iron gold. So when iron becomes gold, all impurity is gold. But to purify gold, one has to show gold in hot fire. The more the gold is shown in fire, it becomes more and more pure. The same way, when we expose ourselves to this fire of holiness, slowly, all the qualities of iron reduces, the quality of gold comes. Not only in us personally, also the surroundings. Right? What are the qualities of gold? Gold is very beautiful. So we become beautiful, not externally, internally. Internal beauty is important. Gold is very clean. The entire surrounding becomes clean. In the name of modern age, you can see what happens around us. I was asking Mukunda, why are we not going round? Is that every road is dirty? So how do you take the Lord in a dirty road? But if the Lord goes, probably people become clean. People will get the feeling, oh, I should keep the road clean. Perumal Uruvanga. So the Lord, the holy name, the Sankirtana, taking the Lord outside, makes the people also bring back these qualities of gold, cleanliness, beauty, knowledge. Knowledge which shines. So the Lord going out, olden days it used to be a system. The Lord goes around his jurisdiction. Here the Lord cannot be taken out unless the police permits. But this is whole place is Lord's jurisdiction. So going round for the Lord is visiting his jurisdiction. But in Kali Yuga, the people have restricted the Lord's jurisdiction within a shrine, within the temple. But in the Sankirtana movement, we take the Lord out. We make people see the Lord. If the people cannot come to the Lord goes to the people. And the devotees are the instruments who take. Usually when there is a big procession of the Lord, they say the Lord has to be protected. by the Vedas all around him, by purifying entire area. But in Kali Yuga, when everything is dirty, it is the Maha Mantra which the devotees chant, which purifies the atmosphere. So it makes it good for the Lord to go. The Lord cannot go to a dirty place. The Lord cannot come into our dirty heart also. Right? Our heart has to be purified by Hare Krishna. The world has to be purified with Hare Krishna. Then the Lord can appear. So, making the Lord appear in the surroundings, making the Lord appear within our heart, all this is only possible by this pure sound vibration. Why? Because the Vedic culture is gone. There is no more Satya Yuga where the Lord can just appear in a Homakunda because of the purity of the Dravyas, purity of the people who chant, purity of the mantra, the power of the mantra, and the strength of the Brahmanas who are chanting. But in Kali Yuga, there is no strength of the Brahmana. There is no purity of the Dravyas. There is no purity of chanting. Nobody even knows how to chant properly, the right way. How will the Lord appear? The Lord will appear because of the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, because that is the pure sound which exists in Kali Yuga. Hence, Hare Krishna Mahamantra has given importance. Concise form of the Vedas. The sense, the meaning of the Vedas. Because the meaning of the Vedas, finally what? Finally, the Vedas have to reveal the Lord's love. Awaken the love of the living entity to the Lord. That is the essence or the purpose of the Veda. And that is achieved by Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Hence, Hare Krishna Mahamantra is the essence. Hare Krishna Mahamantra is an alternative to the Vedas. Because Vedas are given for approaching the Lord. But today, through Vedas, we cannot approach the Lord. We need much more powerful things to approach the Lord. Hence the Nama Rupa. Nama Rupa Krishna Avatara. Krishna in the form of name. As good as Krishna walking in the street and purifying everything that he glances. So everywhere where the sound vibration goes, it is purifying. Hence, Sankirtana is very powerful weapon. And Prabhupada insisted in water Sankirtana. So which awakens our love, which purifies us, purifies the surroundings. So in this crowded place, we have the second branch in Chennai, which is slowly growing with the help of the devotees here, Sivatar Prabhu and Kunda. So our idea is to have 4-5 centers in Chennai, keeping Tiruvamur as the hub. So when we have 3-4 centers, we can probably reach the Maha Mantra everywhere. So many programs now going on in Tiruvamur, same form of activities in all different parts of Chennai. And more youngsters can be saved from the effect of Kali. Old people also have to be saved. Not that only young people, but young people are the future, right? Old people, we are all finished. But young people are the future. So to bring in the new future of Chennai, we need to attract more and more young devotees to the holy name. And in this Kali Yuga, where there is so much distraction, so much of impurity, impure distraction within the mind and also everywhere. In modern age, with this modern technology, the Supreme Lord is also within the touch of one's finger. But Maya is also within the touch of the finger. So if we had to always choose Krishna, then we need to have a powerful movement. That is why Srila Prabhupada made this a movement. People say you have an ashram. So this is not an ashram. Actually, Prabhupada did not open ISKCON ashram. What did Prabhupada open? ISKCON movement. It always moves. Nothing is stagnant. New programs, new preaching, new activities. It's a movement. It's an andolan. It's a revolution. So that keeps the youngsters' blood active. Instead of being active in many material things, we become active here. Nowadays, going and dancing club is very popular. Till 2 o'clock night, 3 o'clock, simply dance. Where are they getting their power from? The bottle. But we also chant. Same activity. But our power comes from the Supreme Lord. Golokere Premadan. That's a difference. And there you dance and go to hell. Here you dance and go up. Up means elevation of one's consciousness. Better birth next life. If you cannot reach the supreme goal in this life. There's always elevating, upward movement. Material activities are all downward movement. Tamo Dwaram is a dwara towards Tamoguna. This is a dwara towards Sattva-guna. Sattvam Vishuddham Vasudeva Saphitam. So we need to come to a Brahmanical stage, the stage of Sattva-guna, to understand full Krishna consciousness. So this is the beginning. We don't understand the value of this. But all the devatas were looking down. What is happening in earth? Everything is unmentionable and unseeable. Only thing which I can see is ISKCON temples all over the world. The Hare Krishna movement all over the world. Where the Hare Krishna Mahamantra is going on, there they can see and they can bless. Other places they cannot. That's fine. They have to close their eyes. So the significance is very much, we don't realize that because of our very inferior position, contaminated position and blocked mind. But from the view of absolute, this small activities, what we do towards Krishna consciousness has so much value. It can save us, not now, at the time of death. People say, why you always talk about death? Because death is inevitable. Death will kick you out of all the comforts you have made for yourself and your family. So we should not be ashamed or scared of talking about death, which is nothing but changing the body. So getting a better body, getting a better consciousness. If you cannot get the spiritual body and spiritual consciousness, at least we are on the way to getting spiritual body, spiritual consciousness. So that is what the activities of Hare Krishna movement is. Elevating the consciousness of people through knowledge, through bhakti, through seva, through propagation. So that activity can happen in any place in a small way. Smallness or bigness does not mean the importance of the activity. In a small place, very important activity can be done. In a big place, useless activity can be done. Right? Quality of the activity is more important. So when Shuddha Bhakti is followed and preached, even from a small house, in the midst of so many material houses, it will shine. So that is the program here. So thankful to all the devotees, local devotees, in coming here and congregating and supporting the movement which created by Srila Prabhupada, which Prabhupada said is the only way to save the world. Because this is the Bhagavata conclusion. This is not a Manushya conclusion or a Devata conclusion or a Rishi conclusion. This is Bhagavata conclusion. The conclusion of Bhagavata, the essence of the Vedas. Hence we should feel proud to be part of this movement, to be part of this cleansing process. Not only oneself, others also. Many people say, you finish your cleansing, you finish your study, then you come and talk to us. Our process is not like that. While talking to you, I also get cleansed. While I talk, you also get cleansed. So Krishna said, whatever you know about Krishna, you preach. Whatever we know, people should know. Doesn't matter how much we know. Because somehow or the other, we practice and make others practice Krishna consciousness. That is the motto, that is the purpose of the Hare Krishna movement.